Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we got the new Mythic troop Cantur, and we got the bounty event. So, yeah, I did a video on the new Mythic troop yesterday, and I did not do a bounty video because this is the bounty video, and I've done bounty way too much. The meta doesn't really change. You do Corpse Mare, Tigraki, Ogress, and the Bounty Captain. Anything else is just slower. Until that changes, I don't know if I'm going to do a video every single time, but here you go. Here's the video. So, yeah. I also tried a new strategy with Bounty. I don't know if it's going to work yet. I have to wait and see if I get all rewards. I have to tweak it a little bit. I think it will, depending on a couple tweaks. And it's not anything revolutionary. It's just using a non-bounty troop for the first, half of the battles, or the first 19 until you get to 20 or whatever. And I'll show you here in a minute. But, yeah, what should we do first? Let me get everything set up. Maybe we'll do a dungeon first. See if I can get a perfect. Then we'll do bounty. We'll get into bounty, then we'll do new mythic. If anybody has any teams, you can maybe we can test them out depending on how much time we have and how long we go. I got to show my team, of course. I got to show bounty, of course. I'm going to do this dungeon. So we got to do a few things first. But if anybody has a team, maybe later we can try it out. All right, let me jump into the chat. There it is. Wow, you guys jumped on here quick. Appreciate that. Usually it takes a moment. I see other people like start up a stream and, like 10 people jump on right away. I'm like, how come that doesn't happen for me? I think it's the way I stream, though. I don't think it's anything to do with anything else. All right, we got Sane, we got Sebastian. How's it going? Sane was first. Sebastian was second. Okay, live. Bang. Doot. Hit that button. Come on. All right, what I've been doing, I think I'm going to switch again, because every time I pick 4, the thing I've been doing for the last 3 months or so is picking room 4 first, and it's not been working at all. So I was doing 4, 5, 6, which is complete RNG, so this should not matter at all. If you keep picking the same 3 rooms every single time, you should get a perfect eventually. I'm trying to hit a... bang. Hit a bug. If you pick the same 3 rooms over and over and over and over, you should get a perfect eventually. That's just how RNG works. But I swear, room 4, used to be a lock, like 80%, back when the tool worked. So I feel like they kind of put a little poopy on this door. When you turn the handle, you get a little poopy on your hand. And it's like it's always a trap. So, yeah, I think room 4 is the poopy doorknob. And you don't want to do that one. So I might start doing a different strategy. I don't know. Maybe like 2, 3, 6. Maybe I'll go with that for a while. 2, 3, 6. Something like that. I don't want to do 1, 2, 3. I don't want to do 3, 4, 5. I want to do 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to do 2, 3, 6 for a while and try to stick to it. I just feel like, okay, I did 4, 5, 6 forever. It didn't work. And then I did 4, 3, 6, and 4 is like the poopy doorknob. I swear, it never works. So I'm gonna leave out 4. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 6 for a while, at least for like a month straight, and see what happens. So I haven't got very many perfects. I've been buying Dragonite lately because I got to my 10K goal. I haven't gone back down to 5K yet, so I'm still buying it until I get down to 5K. It's my strategy. Don't recommend buying it for everyone. Lord Augustin, Vincent, Stroganrog, Glorfindel, how's it going? But let's pick these. Let me get all the way ready to go, though, here on the back end. I'll do the back end live stream stuff early. Let's get that. Remember to hit a like. Let's get some more people in here. You guys can directly control that. You hit that like, more people come. Unless you don't want more people to come. Maybe you want me all to yourself. I don't know. We'll see. Do whatever you want to do. I have a story today. It's not the dog attack story, but similar. And it didn't happen to me, but it's a rant related story. So I'll tell you all that in a moment. So bounty, new mythic, rant related story, dungeon right now. Let's go. So I'm gonna do 2, 3, 6. Of course. See, this happens to me every single time. I get the stupid trap. So now I'm not gonna play. Look at that, 2 traps. If I could pick all the bad rooms. I could do the complete opposite. This happens to me every single time. None of them are fights. The 3 I said I was going to do, not even one of them was a fight. Crazy, right? I'm not going to open the other one. Screw this game. Let's do that. And let's go do bounty. Let me grab my blinkies first. Hey, Glorfindel, thank you so much, man. Do I got that up? Yeah. Okay. Glorfindel, you're an absolute legend. You guys know where that's from? Alright, hello there. Sane, Sebastian, Stroganrog, Lord Augustin, Vincent, Glorfindel, Stout Crusher. What's up? Good to see a couple new names there. Sane said, I'm first. Sebastian said, hi. Stroganrog said, good morning. Vincent said, what up? Stroganrog said, 246. I think that was wrong, but how are you going to know? Freaking dungeon. 246, you said? 2 was a trap. You would have did better than me, though. You would have done better than me. I picked all the bad rooms, like literally. I mean, the mirror altar's not bad, but I picked all non-fights. That's ridiculous. Glorf said, 9 minutes of my break left, so have a good stream. Hey, thanks, man. He said, thanks for doing the team video. It's marinating nicely. Yeah, man. Those types of videos are more like evergreen. Like I've said before, there's certain videos I could do where it only applies to that day, so whatever views it gets for that day, it's like over with at midnight. But some videos, they can last for more than, like, longer. Like a team video, a Mistralis team video, anytime anybody gets Mistralis, they might type in Mistralis, look at that video. It could eventually keep gaining views, you know, week by week. It could gain 50 views a week, and by the, who knows? It could have 2K eventually, 3K. So those are good. You got to do those every once in a while. You can't just do day-to-day stuff every single video, which I got lulled into a little bit here recently, just doing the day-to-day stuff. Or even week-to-week. You could do a video on Monday that only is good for that week. And now, once it becomes Sunday at midnight, that video is trash. You'll never get another view on it. So videos like that, where somebody could look it up 3 months from now and still get some value from it, are always nice to do here and there. You gotta do a little bit of both. Kinda gotta do a little bit of live streaming, a little bit of daily videos, a little bit of weekly videos, and a little bit of evergreen, can last forever type of videos. Which I was really trying to do on that day. That wasn't the plan, to like do your team video. The plan was a different video. It was like a guide video, and I started to do it, and it was my grumpy day. Remember the grumpy day? And part of the grumpiness was that, me trying to do this video, and I kept trying to record it over and over and over. Like 5 different times trying to start. And I would keep forgetting something. So I'd be talking about this one thing, and I would say like almost all the stuff, but I would forget something that I really wanted to put in there. And I'd already be on to the next thing, and I'd be like, man, I'm just going to re-record it. So I start over, I try to remember that one thing. Then I remember something else that I didn't say. I'm like, So I start over, try again. And then I remember those things, but then I forgot something that I said the first time or something. And I'm like, no. Recording videos is not as easy. I mean, some people think it's way harder than it actually is, but I'm sure there's people out there that think it's way easier than it actually is. It's not as easy as you would think, but it's also not as hard as you would think. Depends how good you are at, just going off the top of your head sometimes, unless you want to sit there and write a script out. But the strategy I was doing, which I tried I started on level 1, right? And I went all the way to 19. And I did, I think I took this off. And it's not like rocket science here, but I went with Tesla. This way too far down. Tesla. But she got her boost and everything. She's not a bounty troop, so I'm not saying she is. Gotta go above the thes. Get out of the thes. There she is. So I was just doing this. And I'd be like something like this. And I did that for the first 19 levels. Basically just one-shotting with Tesla. Trying to trim a little bit of time off the bounty event. Not that it's like a really super long event or anything. But it does take 2 or 3 hours, right? To get all rewards. So I'm trying to trim like 30 minutes off of it, or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, whatever. So, and using this team, it's not all bounty, so I'm losing points for every battle that I don't use all bounty troops. But I always feel like I have sigils left over. And the other thing is the shop, where I buy up to tier 4, and then I use 2 minor blues to get this thing fully ascended. Some people buy up to tier 5, and they just use 1 blue, or whatever it is. Maybe they would be more able to do the Tesla thing, because they're getting a little bit more, they're getting 6 more turns than me. So I got 6, or what is it? Is it 1 more or 6 more? No, you get 6. So it's 6 more. If you go up to tier 5, you get 6 more turns, so the Tesla thing would be more viable. But I'm trying it on tier 4, using Tesla all the way to 19, then once I got to 20, I switched to all bounty troops, like the classic meta, Tigraki, bounty captain. And I'm just seeing if it works, and so far, I'm almost done with reward 18. I got 2 left to do. I got 8 battles. I get 4 more tomorrow, so that's 12 battles. And you got to think about Vow Ravens, too, so 12 battles times 6,000, that's like 72,000. Which would take care of, almost take care of reward 20. So then we need 53,000 left. So we'd pretty much have to get 53,000 worth of Vow Ravens. That's going to be close. I don't know if we could do that. But I'm just testing it out. Because the thing I could do, even if it doesn't work, the thing I could do is stop doing Tesla earlier. Or buy up further in the shop. Because even if it works on tier 5, it's still a success. So I would just buy tier 5, see if it works. Like if I can't get there with the strategy that I did, and I run out of turns, and I didn't get all rewards, I might go ahead and buy tier 5 in the shop, just as an experiment to see if it would work. Then I could say, hey everybody, if you buy up to tier 5, you can use Tesla from 1 to 19, and then you can switch to the real bounty team on 20. Do 20 over and over and over, and that'll cut off a decent amount, I would say, because if you think about it, like, we could time a battle here with the meta team, and just say, like, it takes a minute or 2 minutes. We'll just say a minute, and it takes a minute of battle, and the further back you go, the faster it gets, of course, but you could say you save at least 10 minutes or something, or 15 minutes, and that's not crazy, but I'm so bored of the bounty meta. Like, I'm so bored of it that I'm just trying anything to make it slightly faster or slightly different. And I think this is something that might work. It's kind of, there used to be an old strategy where you would use Yao Gui. And I think Tesla would be the thing to use these days. But just using her up to a certain point, and then using the real team after that. But shaving off some time, because she one-shot. She's like one-shot, 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 one-shot. Because if you're not doing that, you're using like Tigraki and Corpse Mare. It takes a little longer, like twice as long. Yeah, it's going to take twice as long for like the first 15 battles than it would if you're using Tesla. So you're cutting out a little bit. I'm not saying it's crazy or anything. I just think it's something that to think about, maybe try. What do I need? Corpse Mare. So I'm trying it. I'm being the guinea pig this weekend. I might have to buy up higher in the shop. We shall see. But even if that works, it's still something. Because most people buy up to tier 5 anyway. What? What am I doing? I got, Ogress. So... Alright, let's run a battle. See what y'all are saying. Alrighty. Chad with the 2, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Vincent, what's up? Stout Crusher said, morning, Sinnycool, first time watching live, been playing for 2 weeks now. Wow, you're a brand new player, huh? Any questions, let me know. I love beginner questions. And I've actually restarted this game multiple times, so I'm probably the most equipped at answering beginner questions of anybody on YouTube, so you found yourself in the right spot. Not even saying I'm the... You know, I haven't done a new account playthrough in like 6 months, but nobody else has done one in like years or at all. Ruhan says, I have someone in my guild that always shares your teams for whatever they're on and pretend that those are his teams. I always make a point of saying thanks, Cindy. Dude, people do that all the time. It's all good, though. At least I know they watched. Go ahead and claim my teams as yours, as long as you watch first and leave a like, maybe comment. That's funny, though, Ruhan. I appreciate that. Got my back. Glorfindel says, if I'm allowed, I'd like to put out a rallying call for my new guild, which is really struggling on numbers on Xbox. It's called Tree Crap. Anyone interested in a rebuild, I'd appreciate it. So on Xbox, Tree Crap, everybody go join up. Yeah, I don't mind if you guys guild recruit on my streams. I love that. Sane says, I might be able to help, not as a player, though, but with recruiting. What up, Florian? How's it going? Yeah, anybody wants to recruit to their guild, I'm in my chat. I don't care. That's fine. That's what this is for. This is mostly we're gathering together and chatting it up. I'm not trying to like show you guys how awesome I am at the game, or I'm not selfishly getting things I need to get done like as a main thing. Of course, I'll do that alongside if we have. Might as well. But skulls are not the best thing to do here. I'm gonna hit the Valraven with the Tigraki. Since I already hit that thing with skulls, I guess I'll do it again, but normally you don't want to. But I'm going to go hit the Valraven. I need that bad. And it's cool that I got one in the first battle, because that's way better than if I had just got one. You know what I'm saying? Because the way it was looking, I wasn't going to have enough battles to get all rewards the way I did it with my new experimental strategy. But in that we got a Valraven on the very first battle, that's a little bit better. It's probably still not good enough, but we're gonna see. Alright, so this thing, just don't even cast it, I swear. Unless there's very, very specific situations where you might cast it, but most of the time, you're better off taking some mana for Ogress or doing anything else. We're doing a true damage team. We're not doing physical damage. This is physical damage. It's not going to help. It's going to knock their armor off. It's going to make Tigraki hit less. You don't want to cast it. You're just screwing it up if you're casting that. We want green. We want brown. Let's go. Okay, we got everybody. So you cast Tigraki first on first slot, while it has some armor, because otherwise you might get some incidental skull. If you cast Corpse Mare, you might destroy a whole row, and then some skulls fall, and then you hit it with skulls, and then Tigraki don't hit as hard, or whatever. You want to do... Plus, he just one-shotted. But now that we don't have him up, I'll cast. See, like right now, if I casted this, it would knock off the Dynamite Goat's armor. The Tigraki might then not kill. So that would have been dumb. So skulls and the Skelly Cat you really don't want. Unless you already accidentally hit him with skulls, maybe. So we got 9 turns now. And we're on the last 2. So we're gonna have to see where we end up today. I got the right metals on. Nah. I think we want Nishas. Oh yeah, my story. So you know how I always tell you guys about how where I live, it's a bunch of idiots that don't know how to drive. They got their foot out the window with no shoe on, no sock on. They got like a bunch of people in the back of their pick-em-up truck hooting and hollering. You got them, they're popping a wheelie. They're backing out of their parking spot without looking. They're driving like 5 miles per hour, making you late for work. Stuff like that. Well, the other day, I look out my window, and there's a bunch of, like 2 fire trucks, like an ambulance and a police car, like at the end of the block. I'm like, what's going on, man? That's a lot. That's like quite a bit. I've seen a couple fire trucks before. I've seen a couple cops before. But I've never seen that many of everything. It was like all of it. It was at least one cop, at least one ambulance, and like 2 fire trucks at the end of the block. Like, what's going on, man? Like, I've seen 2 fire trucks before. I've seen a couple cops before. I've never seen that many all at once. So I go outside. I'm like being a looky-loo like everybody else. There were so many people out there. It was crazy. You look down the block and there's just 50 people standing there, like watching. I don't want to take skulls. Let's green or brown. Well, we almost got corpse mare. Let's get that. But I go outside because I want to see what's up too. I'm not walking all the way down there and being that much of a looky-loo, but I'm just like chilling by my car, looking down there a little bit. Because one of my kids was outside, and I was like I was like calling him, texting him, while I was looking down there. And like a little kid was walking by, and his mom was like, "What happened down there?" So I heard him say to his mom, somebody got hit, like a kid on a motorcycle or something got hit by a car. And like I knew that was going to happen. I freaking knew it. Because every single day somebody backs out of their spot without looking and almost hits me. So supposedly that's what happened. The person backed out of their spot and hit a kid who was on like a motorcycle thing. Because these idiots ride these stupid motorcycles around here. Really annoying. They'll do it at like 11 at night while you're trying to sleep, or 12. Just riding a little mini bike around. So annoying. But I knew that was going to happen because every time I'm driving through, somebody almost backs into me like every day. And then sometimes you'll be driving through and the kids won't get out of the way. You know how it is. They'll be in the middle of the road. You'll be driving. They'll just stand there like, hit me type stuff, like teenagers. So I like to spray my windshield wiper fluid on them or something. Open the door. Open the door as I'm driving by, you know. But you always hear that stuff from downtown or something. Like, this person got hit, that person got hit. I wonder why. Probably because you're walking in the middle of the street and not moving and you think you're cool. And then here comes somebody getting hit. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know anything else other than that, but somebody got hit. Somebody was backing out, hit a kid on a motorcycle. That's my story. Not a great story, but I thought it was funny because it goes along with the rants. Me talking about people being idiots around here driving. 2 of them met each other. Oh, let's see. Trey Bobuff gifted a membership. Really appreciate that, man. You're an absolute legend. That helps a lot. We're in the Shady 70, or what is it? Sexy 70? Shady 70? Which is totally expected. We were reaching, what's it called? We got up there too high. We flew into the sun. What's that old saying? We got too close to the sun. We got burnt. We fell back to Earth. We were flying too close to the sun. With the memberships. Alright, now what am I doing? I need to, not, think about this as hard. I do that a lot, especially when I'm streaming or making a video. Because, you want to play perfectly. So whenever, like with Glorfindel's team the other day, I could have just not thought and just ran with it, cast Leocorn more. But you want to play perfectly, you don't want to look like an idiot. So you kind of slow down more than you would if you're playing with nobody watching. If nobody's watching me, I'm way better. Because I'm not as, meticulous with all my moves. I'm just trying to get crap done like everybody else. When you have people watching you, though... Because I'll watch back my own videos and I'll see stuff that I missed. I miss extra turns all the time. 100%. I see it almost every video where I missed an extra turn. It happens to the best of us. You'll be thinking about one thing. You'll be thinking about a spell or something else you're trying to line up. You'll be talking about something else. And there'll be an extra turn down here in the corner, and you'll be up here doing something, looking for a conversion, or crap happens for sure. All right, let's get this kill. We need Corpse Mare, and anywhere would have done it. Didn't need the skulls. The extra boost he gets from hitting skulls isn't even that good. So, sometimes, just cast it. Especially if they only have a little bit of HP left. Just go. But we got... Glorfindel ran out there with the rag in his back pocket, his butt crack showing, and Chad ran out behind him, pulled up his pants, took the rag out, got it started up. Trey said, let's go. They all jumped in. Smoke going out the stack. Revving up the engine. Yeah, I guess Icarus, yeah. Skelly Cat, Skelly Cat. Livewire got the gifted membership from Trey. Tracy Mitchell, hi, was wanting to know which kingdom is best to level up. Well, at first you want to level the magic kingdoms. And... which is Darkstone, Karakoth, Silverglade, Zul'Kaeri, and Blighted Lands? I don't know. I almost got them all off the top of my head. That might be right. I definitely know it's Karakoth, Darkstone, Zul'Kaeri, and Silverglade. I think it's Blighted Lands. Somebody let me know, Tyrion. Pretty sure. Extra turn, I gotta take that, even though it doesn't help anything. But as a beginner, depends where you're at in the game. As a beginner, do those Magic Kingdoms first to a certain level, and then you do the rest of them. And then when you get all of them to the... I'll go show you in a second. Let me finish this battle. Blighted Lands, yeah. Doubting myself. I'll go show you in a sec. We'll go look at the kingdoms. Green or brown, please. Got blue and red. Got some yellow. And let's just cast. Ogress. Tigraki. That kill. Green and brown. Come on, where are you at? Nowhere? Okay, we'll take blue. Just want Tigraki. Come on. Maybe this can do it. Cool. Yeah, we'll look at that. What state am I in? I'm in Ohio. KF6DBS says, I always hate watching back my streams because I always see things I missed and things I did wrong. Yeah, me too. Or like a comment you missed, like a chat. I miss extra turns all the time. On video and on live stream. Oh, let's look at the kingdoms though. So you want to do your magic kingdoms first. Ah, well, let me look at that one because I got it at max. Cheeky flex, I guess. So you want to get your magics to 10 because you get a stat. It says +1 magic. It gives you a magic to your whole account, like everything you do. And magic is the most important stat in the game. Just gives you the most benefit of any stat. Because a lot of troops, their spell is based off how much magic you have. So how much damage that spell does is going to be based on your magic stat. So the more magic you have, the more damage you do. With a lot of troops. Some troops, it's based off armor. Some troops attack. Some troops life. But most troops, like 75% of troops, are based off magic. So you get the most benefit out of leveling up magic kingdoms. So you want to do all the magic ones to 10. Karakoth, Darkstone, Blighted Lands, Zal'Kari, and Silverglade. Then after that, you kind of just do them evenly. Get everything to 10. You can do them you can do like all the attack kingdoms first if you want to, because that's another offensive stat. So like Blackhawk is an attack kingdom. You can either see it right here. If you go to level 10, it says +1 attack. Or you can look on the left where it says skill bonus, and it shows the 2 swords. That's attack. So you could do your attack kingdoms next, if you want. But the goal is just to get everything to 10 after you get your magic kingdoms to 10. You could start with your attack kingdoms, though, if you want to. Then once you do that, you go back to your magic kingdoms. I keep doing that. I gotta go to one I don't have at 20. You go back to your magic kingdoms, and then you try to get them to 15. Because you get another stat. It's like a soft cap. So then you get all your magic kingdoms to 15. So same thing. It's like the pattern repeats. Do all your magic kingdoms to 10, and then do the rest of your kingdoms. Then do all your magic kingdoms to 15, and then do all the rest of your kingdoms. And then do all your magic kingdoms to 20. Well, I don't know about that one, because me and Tyrion have been discussing that. Once you get to 20... Once you get to 20, this is high-level stuff here, but you want to do one Magic Kingdom to 20, because it costs like a... It costs a Imperial Deed and books and stuff to go to 20. So you're not going to have like so many Imperial Deeds that you can just do whatever kingdom you want. You're not going to have so many deeds and books that you can do whatever you want. So you can't really do all the Magic Kingdoms to 20 like you did on 15 and 10. So I guess the strategy right now is to pick either Karakoth or Darkstone, get that to 20, which is a Magic Kingdom. Then you go do Zal'Kari, which is also a Magic Kingdom, but it uses green books. So you won't use up all your purple deeds, all your purple books. You actually have green deeds, green books to be able to do this kingdom to 20, which I'm pretty close here. Not close. I still need 9 books, but I'm on 19. And you do Zal'Kari next to 20. And then Tyrion says he's doing Sword's Edge next. I can never find Sword's Edge. I think that's what you said, right? Was that the one, bro? No, Stormheim? Which one was it? It was one of those. It's like an armor kingdom. And I don't know yet. Once I get Zalkari to 20, I'm gonna decide what I'm doing next. But the thought process is, well, you're still not gonna have enough purple books. You're not gonna have enough green books. After doing a purple kingdom to 20, you just ran out all your deeds and books, and you're not gonna have enough for quite a while to do another magic kingdom. Because 4 of the magic kingdoms are purple, 1's green. So that's an easy decision on your first 2. You do one of the purples, you do the green. And then the 3rd kingdom to 20 is the one that we were discussing. Like, what should you do? I think it was Sword's Edge, or was it Sword's Edge or Stormheim? One of the two. It's a armor kingdom. He talks about it all the time, and I can't remember the freaking which one it is. I think it's Sword's Edge, though. Because it can get to 30, I think, or it can get to 30 soon, or something like that. As far as this goes, and to get this, you're going to need it, your kingdom level to be at a certain level for some of these. And since it can go all the way to 30, and you also get stats here for power level. It depends if you're talking about power level or level. It's kind of the same thing. You want to do your magic kingdoms first. So magic kingdoms to the soft cap, then everything else to the soft cap. Then magic kingdoms to the next soft cap, then everything else to the next soft cap. And then you gotta start worrying about level 20, which would be Darkstone or Karakoth. Then Zalkari. And it's gonna take forever to get there. Even some super duper awesome YouTubers don't have that done yet, so. But after that, I mean, I see the strategy in picking a different kingdom other than a magic kingdom for your 3rd one to 20. It's because you're not going to have the purples, you're not going to have the greens to do it. You could do something else way faster. But it's like, are you thinking about the super long haul? Are you thinking about, like, what can I do immediately right now next to get a stat type stuff? Yeah, so it is Sword's Edge, because it has to do with the power level, too. Like, in getting it to level 20, you can then get its power level to 30 type stuff. Which gives you more stats, because the power gives you stats, too. Anyway, I think that's what's up. That's what I'm doing, anyway. Just magic kingdoms are the best. They help the most. Getting a couple life isn't going to help you survive. But let's get back to a little bit of bounty, and then we'll move on to the new Mythic. Ruhan says, hey, I took the 3 dungeon rooms that you didn't pick, and I got all 3 bosses. That's crazy. It's not supposed to work like that, but I'm glad it did. You guys just need to pick the rooms that the opposite of whatever I pick. You'll get a perfect. I used to get like 1 perfect a week. Now I literally haven't got a perfect in months. I don't know what's up with that. I should have did that Vow Raven. I need the Vow Raven bad. So I need Ogress. Get up to Graki, hopefully. Brown and red. Alright, well. Okay. Just don't fly away. Don't fly away. Be nice. Uh-oh. Just need to hit it once with the freaking true damage. Oh wait, here we go. Skelly Cat did something. It did something for once. Green and brown. Ogress. Cool. Let me use up all these sigils and then we'll... I don't know. Maybe we'll take a break from this and do the new Mythic. KF6DBS says, early on I was told to prioritize magic, then attack, then life, then armor. Yeah, that's the old school. I used to say that too. And it's still right. It's not wrong or anything. That is just fine. It's good. That is the way to do it. It's because you want to do offensive stats before you do defensive stats. You'll get further in this game with a high offense than you will with a high defense. Most of the time you're playing against the AI. Most of the time you're just doing one-shot business. So the higher your magic is, the faster you get stuff done. Speed is king. Being super defensive in this game is almost never the strategy. Green and brown. Let's go here. We get blue and blue. Let's do Tigraki first. Kill him with this. Got Ogress. Let's go here. We just need Tigraki. I love on this bounty, we got the Death Mark gems, and we can, like, Ogress hits those, Corpse Mare can target those. I've got a couple kills off of Death Marks. And I don't think the enemy team really hits you with them too much. So the Death Mark gems are in your favor most of the time in this event. You got... Hey, me too, Ruhan. We both got the purple dragon. I just need the blue one and the green one now. So you're closer than me. Orias RDM. Hi, Cinny. Just wanted to let you know I only started about a week ago, but I've used your videos every step of the way and really appreciate how much coverage you have given this game. Yeah, that's my goal, man. I want to help everybody, not just in-game players. I feel like if you're an in-game player, there's enough out there for you already. I'm trying to do everybody. Early game, mid-game, late game. It's way easier to do videos on the point that you're at in the game, of course. If I'm an in-game player, making videos for in-game players, that's just simple. You just show what you're doing, and people can get some tips. But to also try to help beginners, which a lot of the people that play the game are going to be beginners. Everybody's a beginner at some point. It's like literally, none of us started as an in-game player. There's a lot of beginners out there, which is good. You want people to keep finding the game and starting the game up. That's why in all my videos I do a high-end team, a At least a high end and a low end. And a lot of the time I'll do a mid-range team too. Hit that death mark, Jim. Maybe we can get a kill earlier. Just need Tapasarth. That's awesome. KF6 says I got everything to 15. I am now doing everything to 17, prioritizing the kingdoms that match factions, and I'm fighting deeper delves. Whatever floats your boat, man. You're using resources to do that, though, and you could concentrate on a magic kingdom. Get a magic stat faster. But you're also getting stats in the underworld, so if that's helping you get stats in the underworld, that's why I said whatever floats your boat. Because you never know. That might be the best thing for you to do. But like the overall general advice is not to level to 16 or 17. Kind of depends how much it costs. I gotta go look at that. It doesn't cost an Imperial Deed. Because I forget, I don't do that. Maybe I should, though, because I've been trying Underworld Pure Factions lately. Which I just got a Frostfire Keep done, finally. But I didn't need to do that. I just upped my Horde level. Which gold is a resource you're going to have a lot more of than, like, Imperial Deeds or something. Wow, look at all these. Do it again. Dynamite goat. Where'd you go? Yeah, it makes me want to go look at it. See how that costs 3 Imperial Deeds to do that? You're spending 7 Imperial Deeds to get stuff to 17. You're going to run out of Imperial Deeds. So if you go around to every single kingdom and do level 16, 37 times 3, that's more deeds than I even have as a high-level player. That's why some people don't have a Magic Kingdom to 20 yet. Because they probably went and did that. Which I don't recommend. You just up your Horde level if you want more stats in the Underworld and stuff. I mean, if you're having trouble, you want to do one here or there. But you see how I've done that on none of them. They're all either 15. Well, I guess I did on the Nexus, but I don't know why I did that. See how all of mine are 15? You don't see mine like at 16 or 17 or something? Because it's shared. If I want to do Zal'Kari, I need 10 Ds right there just to get to level 20. And if I went around and did level 16 on everything, that's 37 times 3. It's quite a bit. It's over 100 deeds. I only have 64. And if I went around and did 17 on all of them, that's 7 times 64. Like, holy crap. I'm gonna run out. And you can't just go, like, farm deeds anywhere. You could do merchants and angels, but you gotta get lucky and get deeds. And then they're gonna cost you gems most of the time. So, not recommended from me, but whatever floats your boat. If it helps you get stats down here, then that's cool. Because you can also get stats down here. Not as many as up top. If you go to total, you get stats. But you only get 2 magic down here. Like total. You could have everything all the way fully done, and you're going to get 2 attack total. Max. 2 magic, sorry. You're going to get 2 magic max total down here. You could get that up top and down low without using so many without using deeds on other kingdoms. But I don't know. Just how I'm going about it. Like, all I care about right now is Valkyrie. So until I get this to 20, I'm not doing anything else. I'm saving up deeds, books, Imperials. Until I get this to 20. Then I'm going to decide after that what I'm doing. Because what do you even get at 16? Just myth stones? Like, nobody cares about myth stones anymore. We got the orbs now. And it's only 10% bonus myth stones, too. Just barely anything. Get you like an extra 2 or 3 myth stones. But man, if I was having trouble with a certain faction, doing the pure faction, and it was gonna like immediately get me a stat if I got it done, then I might consider it. Maybe that's why I did Nexus. Oh no, because that's myth stones. I don't know why I did. I probably was just messing around one day. But let's look at the Mythic. I could show you my team, and if you guys have any teams, now would be the time. I think it was on Ass Event. Yep. So before Cantur even came out, I was looking at Terran's World and sorting by elemental, by true damage, and I saw that Shaggorath also hits first and last with true damage, and is also an elemental, and is also blue. So I feel like Shaggorath is one of the best things you could put with Cantur. But Cantur is still only an average mythic, not worth throwing keys for or anything, but if we're trying to make it useful, I think Shaggorath is a good choice. And I like Shaggorath. I use Shaggorath sometimes just for random underworld faction events, even not in Dripping Caverns. Because you can do any blue faction. You could do this team, or you could do double Shaggorath. And Miraji Queen starts it with 50% mana. 2 Shaggoraths is pretty cool because they both explode, they both silence, they both enrage. They both do true damage to the same things. And then Osha's Tomed. Blue ally and elemental ally. And then everything on your team is blue and elemental. But take off 1 Shaggorath, put on Cantur. And it's decent. I wouldn't blow your keys on it because something way better could come in next time. And now you're like, got Cantur instead of something awesome. Sword's Edge is the first kingdom that can reach 30 stars. You had to write a very complicated database to keep track of what I need to level up power. Yeah. Skelly Cat needs to be fed. Cookie Man 420 is here. Sebastian says, I just got a crazy battle in event. I easily killed the first 4 troops. The AI got a wolf with agile trait. He dodged 6 times in a row. Dang. Ruhan says, I was level 120-ish when I started watching, and I am 1185 now. Not a week goes by that I don't watch the World Event Team videos. Yeah. Joshua says, can you get gold keys from Vault because I need to ascend some of my bounty troops still and I can't use other keys for the risk of getting the poop mythic? Do you have any blue orbs? Like, do you have any Vault keys? I usually use blue orbs when I... You could get them from gold keys, though. So yeah, gold keys would be one way. And then blue orbs. You don't want to use your glory keys because you don't want the poop mythic. Vault keys could get you the blue orbs, or... Like, I don't know about gold. I think gold keys. I think you can get gold keys. I can't remember. I don't really pay attention to where I'm getting gold keys from. They just kind of stack up. But I would be hoping for like a minor blue, and then you could... Or major blue, while you're opening vault keys. Alright, what do we need? Yellow or blue? Purple. Who do we do first? Maybe this, because he will silence them. Ah, so close. Not bad. 5 cast. Sometimes it'll be 4. Come on, Horde, Mimic, Mythic. Joshua says, I found a guild that does legendary tasks. The guild requirement is 1.5 million, but that's to be expected. Guilds like Mana Bombers are a dime a dozen. Yeah, for sure, man. Or it's hard to find a guild like Mana Bombers, which is a high-level guild that the gold requirement isn't super high. That's what I was looking for. Somewhere I could bring a bunch of people and a high-level guild with a lower gold requirement. Which at the like now I could probably afford a couple million a week. But I was really like burnt out when I was looking for a guild. I was doing the new account playthrough still, I think. Well, that's not gonna kill. Do it anyway. Osha's Tome is a good weapon. It's one I kind of overlooked for a little bit. I wish that Cantur would hit twice when there's one enemy left. That's kind of weird he doesn't. Could have killed there, like... Guess Shoggoth doesn't either. Token of Anu! I'll take it. Alright, does anybody have a Cantur team? Did I see Supernova in the house? I thought I did. There's Supernova. Joshua says I won't join their Discord, though, unless I have to for, like, Tower of Doom. I got 2 new legendaries already this week from Legendary Tasks. Neither are very good, but they're new. Hey, you'll need those for, Kingdoms. KF6 says I have ZK at 19, Broken Spire and Glacial Peaks at 18, Whitehelm, DZ, Pride Lands, Kitar at 17, everything else 15. Neo says, greetings peeps and legendary hosts. What up, Neo? Joshua says, I don't have Barnaka for Epic Trials. Is that okay? Yeah, they'll throw one on your team anyway at like level 1. And he's not the... The rest of the troops really do the heavy lifting. He'll still do his gem spawn. He'll just have less stats. It won't be that bad. Mick Double Dad, if you use blue orbs, on old bounty troops, you might be an end gamer. Yeah. Like blue orbs, I just have way too many right now. There's nothing to use them on at the end game. Summoning stones? Yeah, maybe. It's a good idea. Joshua had 505 vault keys. That's a lot. PC doesn't have a multi-guild company? I don't know. There's definitely some out there on other platforms. Neo says I might join Mana Bombers if a spot will be available in the near future. I don't mind because my guild is asking a little bit too much of us. Legends on 1000. Yeah, we would happily have you. Cantur, I hardly knew her. What should I do if some of the mana gem to skull converter weps come in before Ironhawk, Doomed Glaive, Doomed Axe? Oh, I don't know, man. I'd probably craft them. Especially Doomed Glaive. Maybe, like, Doomed Glaive is the best one. So it would be hard to tell you to turn it down. And it's going to be forever before it comes back. Because when they're in the Soul Forge, it's because of a certain kingdom. And then it's going to be 37 weeks before it comes back around. And 900 diamonds. Such a hard question. What would you guys do if you're saving up for Ironhawk, but then you see Doomed Glaive in the Soul Forge? Would you craft it, or would you wait? Because you're not going to know when Ironhawk is coming. It could be 50 weeks, it could be 20 weeks, it could be 2 weeks, it could be next week. You don't know. So I'll take skulls. Blue and yellow. Purple? No? Nothing? Cool. No mana. Guess I'll take green. I guess I'll take green. It's been a slow one. Normally that 2 shots. We had alignment there. I should have killed the Deathclaw with the skulls. It's whatever. Oh yeah, you're gonna kill my hero now? That's funny. Come on, what's up with this battle? Green, let's just kill it with skulls. Anyway, that's my Cantur team. I don't think there's some crazy awesome team out there that's going to make him amazing for something or anything like that, so I think Eye of Argus is better than Cantur. Cantur needs something else. It's missing something. This is like a legendary. It's like an epic. Needs something else here. Whatever it may be. Something else on its spell. It's just damage with a boost ratio. That's it. Luckily, it's true damage. Or else it would be one of the worst in the game. But just look at Shoggoth. Like, you can compare them right next to each other. This is a legendary you can get in the underworld for, like, whenever you want, for really low amount of resources. It silences 2 enemies. It deals true damage to 2 enemies. It explodes your most used color. It enrages a random ally when an ally casts a spell. It's silencing, true damage, explode, and rage. That's 4 things it's doing to multiple enemies and multiple allies. Cantur does true damage boosted by blue. That's 1 thing. And nothing else. Maybe if you add up all of its traits, you can say that's like another thing it does. Because none of that is really that good. Aquatic, submerge myself when I take damage. That's not as good as like submerging the whole team on 4 or 5 gym match. That's just the first trait. It's only for him. It's after he takes damage too. It's not before that. 25% scar reduction. That's not 80, that's not 75, that's not 60, that's not 50, that's not 33, it's 25 for a Mythic. 25% scar reduction for a Mythic. A crab that has a hard outer shell that you would think would have very high reduction to skull damage. Only 25. And then give 4 armor to all blue allies when matching blue gems. I mean, you could build around that, I guess, for something that boosts off armor, but there's probably other stuff in the game that can do it easier and faster. That's not a very good 3rd trait. Most good Mythics have a good 3rd trait that you're like, wow, when you see it. Mistralis, enchanting on 4 or 5 gym match. Megavore, instant killing. You know what I mean? Ironhawk doing artillery support and giving you the most resources in the game off its 3rd trait. There's some legendaries with better 3rd traits than this thing. So just, you could tell. You can just tell, unless there's some weird combination of troops or typing or kingdom that you can put together, and this was the last piece of the puzzle type of thing. You can almost tell without even that it's not good. Doesn't do enough here, and it doesn't have any awesome trait. That's what you're looking for. When you're trying to decide if a Mythic is good or not, and you don't have anybody else's opinion, just ask yourself, is that 3rd trait good? Like really, really good, like you're excited about it? Is it doing multiple things with its spell? At least 2 or 3 things. Not really. This is not good. It's almost below average. Like, Eye of Argus is better than Cantur, in my opinion. And I'm not super high on Eye of Argus, so where's that put Cantur? Somewhere in the C- tier area. I call Eye of Argus a B-. I call Cantur like a C-. I'd rather use Shoggoth 9 times out of 10. Double Shoggoth. If I was going into battle, and they told me, and I couldn't see my enemy or anything, and would you rather have 2 Shoggoth or would you rather have Shoggoth and Cantur? I would say Shoggoth. 2 Shoggoth 9 times out of 10 probably. They can both explode. They can both silence. We have more enrage. We'll have more every time an ally casts a spell, then you have 2 Shoggoths enraging. Anytime an ally casts a spell, nothing happens here. Anytime you match 4 or 5 gym match, nothing happens with Cantur. He's not giving you a storm, he's not giving you an explosion, he's not doing anything, really. Everything he does is all for him, by himself. He doesn't share with the team. He's a selfish crab. Alright, let's see what y'all been saying while I'm ranting about Cantur. Tribute. Guess that's one place you get gold keys. Collect your tribute every hour. I got 46 gold keys that time. That's probably where mine stack up from. So that's your... There's a little bit of help to your question, Joshua. Just take your tribute about 8 times. Kind of offer. Eh. Alright, so back to bounty, I guess. Sorry, I was muted for a sec. I see some of your teams there. Let me try them out. Let's get this battle done. And I'll try your Cantur teams. Let's get this battle done. I need Ogress. Let's do this. Ogress. Take Rocky. My puppy's name is Rocky. Alright, let's go try your teams. Alright, so Supernova said Osha's Tome, Pycea, Cantur, Sea Troll. Alright, let's look for Pycea. LMNOP. I like Pycea. I don't think it's really good or anything. It's just one of those troops that, like Sycorax or Flaming Oni. It's a fun troop. And Sea Troll? In last slot? I don't use Sea Troll a lot. Blue. Okay. Tide Caller or Archer. Let's do Archer. Alright. So this is Supernova's team. Supernova's Cantur team. Alright, what do we do here? No. No. I should have did Pycea first. But it's still fine. He got right back up. There was purple there I could have took. You're making a lot of blue for Cantur. Hey, that was good. Let me show this team code. Or wait, is the banner right? I don't think I changed it. It looks pretty good. Looks okay. Got 3 blue, we got 2 yellow. Minus brown. We could minus purple. Nah. I like the banner. Let's go again. You take a drink. My mouth is dry, which isn't good for talking. Yellow and blue. There we go. Osha's Tome has a blue storm. There's Cantur. So, like, I want to cast Cantur first, because I think Pycea would just get him right back up. But I see, like, putting all that blue on the board will make Cantur hit harder. Get the kills. I didn't get him up, but it will, I think. There we go. Let's try it the other way. I don't think it matters. Pycea makes so much mana. Like which way you do it. Sebastian has Sycorax, Tesla, Cantur, Mirage Queen. I know, I was thinking that too. That would have been my other team. If I made more than one, I was going to throw Tesla on there with Sycorax. Because then you could loop and give armor. And you're doing true damage too. And if you kill something with Cantur, Tesla will just hit harder. Doesn't she do scatter? Can't remember. Maybe not. Let's go with this one a couple more times so we can get the gist of it. I don't want to just show one battle. Take the skulls. Got a green extra turn. Osha's Tome. Osha's Tome. Pycea. Cantur. Remember, when I'm using someone else's team, I might not use it perfectly right away. It takes time. So I wasn't there making the team, thinking about the team. When I'm making my own team, I know exactly what I'm trying to do. Oh, Shagaroth hits first and last, so does Cantur hitting first and last. Like, that was my strategy. All elemental, all blue. Sometimes it takes me a few battles to get perfect. Even more, like, days. It could take you days to get good with someone else's team. You gotta figure out their thought process. What they were thinking. Sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it's not. I like the green storm with the Archer. More green for Pycea to change. Alright. Yeah, let's try that here. Nope. Now we got it. Green extra turn. Just take skulls. Blue. Osha. Got a kill. There's only 2 green. I probably shouldn't have done that. So close. That first battle was like the best one. It went perfectly. What? Spell armor. Alright, one more time with this one. That battle wasn't ideal. And we got the Mythic boss. See what it does. Well, if you have over 8K diamonds, Joshua, maybe you can get 9,000, and then you won't have to worry about the doomed weapons. You can just craft them because you'll have over. You set that 8K to the side, then you start stacking up some more for stuff like the doomed glaive. It would be a hard decision, though, if you had, like, 7,000, and here comes doomed glaive. Come on. Ooh, yeah. It's nice when you get the Devour. Come on. If I was going faster, let's try to do it one time, like, super fast. I'm still thinking too much. It's like, cast Osha's Tome or cast the Troll, cast whatever, cast. Quit thinking. Ah, drain me, stupid. Dead. Enemies being dumb. There we go. Anyway. Here's the team code if you want to try it for yourself. As with any new team, a troop that just came out yesterday, a team that was just made up yesterday, you got to give it some time and try it for a while. See if you like it. See if you can get the hang of it. I think it's pretty brainless, like just cast, which is good. That's what you want. That's what a good team will do. Alright, so that was Supernova, and then Sebastian said Sycorax, Tesla, Cantur, Mirage Queen. That's the only thing I didn't like. I was, I don't want to say, I'm not dissing anybody, but showing a bunch of teams with no hero on it. 90% of people want hero on their team because they're still leveling up classes. Hero is one of the best troops in the entire game. And anybody that's not super high end is going to still be using their hero on every single team. So if you show 5 new Mythic teams and none of them have the hero on it, I can guarantee you people out there are like, this, what? They want to have hero on their team. You got to show teams with hero on it. Only the super high-end players are the ones, because even, like, what's the point of leveling all those classes to 100 and then not using your hero? Hero just has so much going for it. And I know there's teams out there that you can take hero off, put something else on, and it's better. But it's few and far between. Like, hero has so much going for it. Like, if you look at a random troop, they got 3 traits, they got a spell. If you look at the hero, they got their spell on their book. Their book has all this stuff. So they got their spell, whatever the spell does, which could be multiple things. And then on the book, you have all this stuff. So an Ice Storm, Scatter Damage, Submerge, and then Stats. And then on top of that, you got your class, which has traits. Bullseye, 50% start. And then all the talents. Hunter's Mark, Entangle, Leaf Storm, etc. So it's really hard to beat the hero when it comes to making teams. You almost always want to have your hero on there, especially if you're early, mid-game, early, late game, even mid-late game. What's the point of getting all those classes to 100 and then not using your hero? Use one of those classes that are on 100, Because the hero gets way more cool stuff. But you can build very specific teams with no hero that does a very specific thing that goes a little bit faster without the hero on it. I get it. But that's like super duper high-end, top 1%er type of stuff. Or very specific situation, restriction type of stuff. Most of the time, people are going to want to see the hero on the team. That's not talking to Sebastian, by the way. I thought of the same team, but that's somebody else showing videos, which I respect, but I'm just like a word of advice. I think most people want to see the hero on the team most of the time. Show one team with no hero, and then show like 3 teams with the hero or something. I guarantee you, if I polled it right now, more people want to see a team with a hero on it than without the hero. Or at least they should want to. Hopefully that's not making people think they can play without the hero. Sycorax. But we'll show one. Psycho. Psycho's one of my favorites. Where you at, girl? I don't know my alphabet. So many S. Sebastian said Sycorax, Tesla, Cantur, Mirage Queen. The Mirage. Why'd I take her off? But you also got to think outside the box and maybe make teams without the hero. But I'm just saying, if you're going to put out 4 teams, I would say one of them. Make one with no hero. Not 3. Sycorax. Tesla, Cantur. Yep. I was thinking the same thing. That's probably why I showed the other team, because it had hero on it. Blue. Maybe green? We don't have purple. No, I hate that. Is that it? Definitely want blue. I only have 1 banner with that? That's weird. Alright, well, we got double blue green minus red. Double blue yellow minus brown. That might be okay. You want to double up on whatever color you use the most a lot of the time. And then try to minus a color you're not using at all, or a color you use the least. Like, this might be okay, since only Sycorax uses brown. Spending too much time on the banner. Anyway. And then it doesn't matter what class we are, because we don't have class. Let's try it out, though. The goal would be to loop a little bit to get everybody up. And while you're looping, you're gaining armor. And then Tesla boosts off of armor. Scatter damage. And then, you got Mirage Queen starting everybody with 50% mana. And then if you get a kill with Cantur, Tesla's just going to hit harder with their scatter damage. Okay. So with most Sycorax teams, the only problem is getting her up. And I should probably think about my banner. 11 blue. Yeah, that's usually not enough, from my experience. Dummy. Green. But now we can keep going on blue. Thirteen's borderline. 16's good. Yeah, that was probably the fastest one so far. Just no hero. Might be the only thing you can say bad about this team, really. Blue, green, brown. Come on, where you at? Stupid. And then you steal my green. Blue, green, brown. Come on. Nothing. I'll go on green. I feel like the first battle is always the fastest. I could do red. Just get her up. Do that. No, I don't know. Let's do, no? Okay. Man, there's a brown there. I'm an idiot. I'm screwing up this battle. I still got it. Let's just get him up. Get her up. Of course not. There it is. It's like you don't have a storm, so you can't count on any one color. Brown's probably not ideal. Let's do this. No. This. Huh. I really don't want brown. Oh, I'll just cast this. I should have just shut it off after that first battle. There we go. Should probably kill. That was just like a random slow battle. I don't know what happened there. But what would you even take off of this team for the hero? You'd either be taking off your 50% start, or like Sycorax, because the whole team, it's a Cantur team, so you can't take off Cantur. Like, Cantur would be the thing I'd want to take off. But, can't take these two off, so you gotta either take Sycorax off or the Mirage Queen off. Could maybe do Osha's Tome instead of the Mirage Queen with a 50% start, and then you blow up, you make an Ice Storm. I don't know. Let's try it one more time, see if that was just an anomaly. Because that first battle went great. And I don't have my guard medals on either. I need to catch up in the chat. Sorry about that. Osha's Tome would give us a blue storm, then we could loop on brown, blue with Sycorax. Let's just cast this. Try green. Green. That kill. If you do red, then you can't loop. But what else are we looping? I'm so used to other Sycorax teams. Dang, you only need one kill, though. That was pretty good. I probably need to play around with it. I'm gonna try with Osha's Tome. That's pretty much... Let's try with Osha's Tome. You put it here? Nah. Maybe you would get it up and never cast again. After the first one. Just any 50% start. We don't want green, though. We want blue. I don't know. Well, we're gonna make a blue storm after... What class would we do? Could do stay with Archer, maybe. Once we cast, we're gonna have the blue storm. Put our metals on, too. I guess. Get off that. I'm just gonna try it. It is what it is. It's a new Mythic. It just came out yesterday. It's not like somebody's gonna have the perfect team right away. Okay. Get up, Oshus. Come on. So much blue, that's way, you know? Now we can do this. Get rid of that purple. Get rid of this red. Do Tesla first to weaken them. And while we still have a bunch of blue, I'm going to do Sycorax. Then I'll do Cantur. Then I'll do Tesla. It's almost an order of operation thing. Let me try that again. So Osha's Tome. Then Sycorax. Then Tesla, then Cantur, then Tesla. Or maybe Sycorax before the last Tesla. Maybe a different banner. Osha's Tome. We didn't get lucky with the Sycorax, but... And Sycorax. Let's do it again. Let's get both of them. Then Tesla. We could do this again. Just while we have it. Before they, But I don't know, you might be able to just cast Tesla twice. Once again, Cantur is the weak link. Let's just see if we cast Tesla twice, because I think that's the thing right now. People are doing difficulty 12 Explorer with Tesla and just casting her twice. It could definitely help you prevent that, like you cast Tesla twice and there's something that survived. It would take that out of the equation. Maybe lower level players that just happen to get Cantur and they have Sycorax. You'd like to see Sycorax get up right there. I didn't mean to do that. But it worked out. I don't want them taking this, because I'm going to cast Tesla. Tesla. Like, let's just see if she kills. Ah, what the heck? Well, of course she is there, because the first slot died. I don't know. Let me catch up in the chat. I'm way behind. What do you think of this team? You think it's just a cast Tesla twice and who cares about Cantur type of thing? I guess he is giving you a little bit of armor when you loop with Sycorax, though. Doing something. And if something survives, he could kill it. He's not completely useless on this team. McDoubledad says, Joshua, do you want Ironhawk for vaulting? Because the other things you mentioned are useful for many other things. Neo says, I haven't decided if I'm going to aim for this new Mythic. To be honest, he's fine, but not that wow, so I'm thinking of continuing saving my keys. That's a good thought. I agree. McDoubledad says, Moon Mage team is almost as fast as Ironhawk, so as cool as he is, I can wait if there's better stuff to craft. Yeah, Rowan's almost as fast as Ironhawk. Moon Mage is as fast as Rowan, but Ironhawk is definitely faster. Once you get it, you'll see the difference. But it's not like crazy. It's just the meta. Ironhawk's the meta. It is faster. But the difference between a really good Rowan player and a person that just got Ironhawk probably isn't super crazy, but it's still better to have Ironhawk. Like, you've been using Rowan your whole life since the beginning of the game, so you're probably really good with Rowan. And then you get Ironhawks. It's not like rocket science or anything. You just push a couple buttons, but Ironhawk is invaluable for vault events. Yep. Joshua says, I want Ironhawk for gnome hunting during the event. It is barely used for other purposes, though. I do realize he is sometimes used for... Yeah, you could. I never do that, but like a Chalcedony type of thing where it does that little bit of extra damage. Maybe you should use Cantur with Life and Death? Yeah. Life and Death hits the last two enemies, so you'd be doubling up on that last enemy. Cantur needs a face. Truffle Shuffle is a good one. Yeah, Moon Mage is pretty good. As long as you haven't leveled up Doomsayer. If you already have Doomsayer to 100, then Moon Mage is just... You could be using Rowan, pretty much going just as fast, and leveling a class 2. Can't turd, yeah. Canned turd. Less impressive Scorpius. What up, Crisp? Purpose. Neo says gonna go and sleep well with the kiddo. Got all things done for today. Peace out. Later, man. See ya, Neo. KF6 says for weapons, I am mostly concentrating on buying the weapons that provide boosts based on the kingdom or troop type. Supernova says you could replace Sea Troll with Glitter Claw. Crescendo for a true damage hero weapon. Sane says Leprechaun 2 times Tesla and Holy Saint Astra. Joshua says maybe you could try Life and Death, Cantur, Arachnean Weaver, and Leprechaun. Seems like all these Cantur teams, you're just putting Cantur on a team that already works. And he's just there kind of... He's like the spare tire on the back of the car. Like, the car already drives with the 4 wheels on it, and you're throwing a Cantur on the back of the... Like, as a spare tire. Like, Tesla already is fine without Cantur. Like... Life and Death Arachnean Weaver is already fine without Cantur. You know what I mean? Shoggoth's already fine without Cantur. Whenever a Mythic comes into the game and you're trying to plop it on teams that already works, then you can usually tell that he's not that good. So you're just replacing something better with a new Mythic just to use a new Mythic. Double Tesla's going to be better than Cantur. Double Shoggoth's better than Cantur. Arachnean Weaver, Life and Death, like, needs the Leprechaun and the King Averlorn or whatever you're doing. Kind of needs those. You can't replace them. So Cantor's just like a spare tire that's doing nothing. Tesla's a one-man army. Definitely now. She was before. Supernova says, I always use my guild seals before keys, then glory keys, then gem keys. That's the best way to go about it if you're trying to get the new Mythic as fast as possible. I did glory keys first because I wanted some gems. Joshua says, honestly, I tried to think of an all-monster team. Yeah, monsters aren't that good. Well, I think we pretty much did what we could here with Cantur. I don't feel like there's too many teams where you're going to put them on the team and now the team's better. You could always take something off of an already good team and then put him on there just because he's a new Mythic. And that kind of feels like what's going on. Let's do a little bit more bounty and then... Or I don't know, let's do vault keys. Let's try to end the stream on something good here. What have I been using? I guess I could just use Cantur. See if it works for vault keys. It's another place. You don't always have to do explore or PvP or factions. You could try it on vault keys. Yellow and blue, buckle my shoe. Like with this team, I have access to Holy Saint Astra. I have access to another Tesla. It feels like I'm just making the team slower with these other troops. So if I do this... Oh, see? Ooh! Hey, maybe we just figured something out. Too bad he summoned, but you know what I'm saying? This might be good. Let's try it. Let's see if he doesn't summon, because Tesla almost one-shotted. But can she one-shot without... Let me see. Let's take this off. Put this on. Maybe it does have a use. If something survives here. But then the other Tesla would be up. You know what I mean? Like... Well, maybe Cantur's giving a little bit of armor or something? I don't know. I need blue or yellow. This is a slow start as well. We could be leprechauning already. We could already be done, like, right now, I would say. So, this... three of them survived there. Never mind. Keep trying it, though. Maybe if you don't have two Teslas, somehow you got Cantur and Sycorax. Sebastian says, I always stop opening vault keys after getting 3 Cedric. Alright, Chad, man, have a good day, bro. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate the dono. I'm going to be out of here soon, too. As soon as we get something decent from this vault, I'm probably going to check out. Blue and yellow. Nothing. So if somebody out there, I don't look at other people's channels usually, but if somebody out there is saying this is an awesome troop or something, you know it's all lies. That's very misleading. I hope no one's doing that. Then you got people who don't know any better, who only watch that one channel or something, blowing all their keys on a Mythic that's not good because somebody wants a couple more views. Which sucks. I feel bad for those people. Like, I might put some... I put killer combo on mine, but Shagarath and Cantur is a decent combo. And then if you watch the video, there's nowhere inside of the video where I'm saying this is an awesome troop that you should go and get. If you don't watch the video, that's your own fault. Things you have to do as a YouTuber, though. You have to do that kind of crap or you won't get any views. Well, I don't know. I might switch to a different team. I'm getting kind of annoyed. Casting on green, which isn't the best. I guess Cantur. He didn't kill. Some skulls for your face. Like, nobody wants to open up vault keys slowly. You just want to get that loot. Come on, game. Why are you giving me red? Oh, Tesla. Red is okay. He's way at the bottom now. So red is good. Come on, get up. Somebody. Thank you. Fondle that like button, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch to something else. I don't like Cantur that much. Not that this is any better, but at least I'm leveling a class. And it's actually fun. That's much faster. Double Tesla would be better. If you're gonna do that other thing I was doing. She could probably wipe out vault events quite easily by herself. I got Mechanist to 70. It's like, I got it to 60, and then it was like, get it to 70, and I got it to 70, and it's like, get it to 80. Just keeps doing that to me. So I'm gonna have to keep leveling Mechanist. I'm like, yeah, I'm done, I got it to 70. It's like, nope. Now you gotta get it to 80. Ah, stinky. I wanna see gems. Like a nice stack. At least 100 something. Maybe a giant stack of gold. Or a good orb. I've been opening 20 vault keys a day recently. I don't know when the next vault event is, but we know these days that doesn't matter. They'll just change it at the last second. So I'm just going to open 20 a day and hope that's enough. 25, 20, something like that. We got 24 gems from that regular gnome. Okay. A little bit of brown. Brown and yellow or green. You match a little bit of green, you get that enchant. You don't really need alignment. Let's just take yellow. Yeah. It's fun to watch that waterfall. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Yeah! That's the best one you can get, right? That might be the best thing in the game right now. Maybe a major glory. Nomapalooza. What's the best resources in the game right now? Major orb of minions. That's not just an orb of minions. It's not a little one. It's the big one. That's a good spot to finish the stream off. Yeah, I think as far as vault keys go, if you're having bad luck, you should stop. And if you're having good luck, you should keep going. So I should probably keep going. But I said I would end on a nice piece of loot. And there it is. Supernova says, well, I got Cantur because it'll get my Blackhawk Kingdom to level 21 after getting a weapon for said kingdom. Joshua says, once we get a 50% start troop for monsters, I think Cantur could be a decent, justifiable pairing with Arachnean Weaver. Right? Well, Cantur hits first and last, but they do both hit last. Weapon could be the weapon that supports monsters or life and death. Thanks, Stroganrog. It's one of the best things you can get. That or the 900 gem drop, but that's from Epic Vault Keys. But push through that bounty, KF6, yeah. You have potentially, you could get this with bounty. You get major orbs for getting bounty done. You gotta think about it before you open them, not after you open them. Because after you open them, it could be all green, and you're like, why did I do that? But you did it for the chance of getting something like this. So get that bounty all the way done. All rewards. Get those major orbs. You could open them and get one of these. But that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me today. KF6DBS, Stroganrog UK, Joshua, Supernova. Thanks for the team. It was good. Sane was here today. Chad, Clip Bomb. Got Sebastian, Joshua, Supernova, Chad, Neophyte, Crisp Purpose, Sane, KF6, Supernova, McDoubledad, Live Wire, Neophyte, Joshua, McDoubledad, KF6, Chad, Sebastian, Ruhan, Robinson, Cookie Man 420, Orias RDM was here. Couple of new people, I like it. I like those beginner questions. You never know, because you know how it is. Maybe you're a mid-game player, maybe you're a late-game player. You're kind of scared to ask that beginner question, because you feel like, man, I've been playing this game for months and months. If I ask that question, I'm going to look like a noob. So, beginners coming in and asking those questions, maybe you learned something that you wouldn't have asked out of embarrassment. So I think it helps a lot of people. The more questions the chat asks, the better. Could be people out there that just don't even like to chat. They're just lurking. Could be people out there that don't want to ask that question because they're embarrassed to ask it. You never know. Could be a question that I never even thought people had. That has happened before. Somebody asks a question, they think something is a certain way in the game that I never even thought people were thinking. So then I can say, nope, that's not how it works. This is why it doesn't work like that, and this is how it actually works. Like, how am I supposed to know that people are thinking certain things that they think about the game? It has to be a person coming in and asking the question. Oh, I thought this worked like this. Well, maybe a bunch of people are thinking that, and how am I supposed to know they are? Until somebody asks. Chad, Livewire, Sane, Ruhan, Tyrion, Shark, Trey with the gifted. It went to Livewire. Appreciate it, Trey. You're like the owner of the train today. Stout Crusher was here. Florian. Glorfindel. Glorfindel looking for people for his guild. Xbox tree crap. Go join up. Chad with the 2. Glorfindel with the 5. We got 3 co-owners of the train. Vincent Stroganrog. Lord Augustin. First people here today were Sane Hahuri, Sebastian Brazy, and Stroganrog. Closely followed by Lord Augustin and Vincent. Appreciate that. But I'm going to get out of here. Let's go to the bottom of the chat. Make sure y'all aren't asking anything. Wonderful's out. We'll see ya, man. Thanks for joining us today. Have a nice one, Sane. See you later, Livewire. Sebastian says Forge Orbs are better. Never thought, like, man, I wish I had a Forge Orb. But that's up to you. At least you could use Sharp Fang instead of Life and Death, since Cantur kind of serves a similar purpose, and then you have a summon plus more protection for the team. You do lose the Steal Life effect that Life and Death has. I like the way you think, Joshua. A little bit outside the box, taking everything into account. Tyrion says, later, Cinny, sorry you offended my wife. I had to turn you off or face her wrath. What? How did I offend your wife? That's funny, bro. Alright, we'll see y'all. I guess let me know, Tyrion, if you're being serious. That's kind of weird. But I'll see y'all. Have a great day. You're the best. Thanks for joining me today. We got spoilers tomorrow. And then we got the world event scoring. And then we got a team video for the world event, and then we got the weekly preview. So, faction video after that. Back around to the next live stream on Wednesday after that. So, yeah, we'll see ya. Have a great day. You're the best. Peace out.